What's going on, guys? Today's video is exciting because we are using Bass Pro Shops Tournament Series fishing kit. Got all kinds of different worms in here. Used it a little bit before, so some of these compartments are a little bare, but you've got 4-inch Senkos, you've got 5-inch Senkos, you've got some with a little bit of like a paddle tail on the back, then you've got some skinnier size. It even comes with a couple weights and some beads up there. Very cool. We're going to try this and see if we can get some fish. There's one. Good fish. Oh yeah. First fish of the day is a quality. Lost my worm. There we go. First fish of the day is a Mondo. About 1 3/4 pounds. Beautiful fish. White Senko. Right off the edge. There's a little drop off out here. Got it done. There he goes. Cool. It ripped my thumb to shreds. That fish actually drew blood. That's incredible. Never had that happen before. Kind of painful. First fish came on a pearl worm. This time I'm going to use pearl with a little bit of black in it, some black flake. Just wacky rigging it. Should be pretty good. There's one. Right off the surface. Very cool. Another one, different color, color number 2. Maybe I'll see how many different colors or worms I can catch fish on. That's number 2. Very cool. Just kind of getting started. There we go. Only got so much sunlight left, so probably won't be a super long challenge, but we're going to see what happens. These Bass Pro worms, this is the first time I've ever used them. They rip a little easy, not too bad, but I mean, it did kind of put a big hole in this worm, so kind of useless now, at least in that spot. Always could rig it up in a little bit different area. Next worm up is more of a gray charcoal color with a lot of black flake in there. We're going to see what happens with this worm, but I think this will be very similar result. Just going to reach my hand in my back pocket. That's where I got all my worms. I've got them already all sorted out. Anything I grab, I'm going to fish with. Nice little charcoal worm here. Let's see if we can get one. Wacky rigging this thing to help get a little more motion, slow sinking. Pretty hot today. Upper 90s. There's one. A little bit deeper out there this time. Really quite a bit deeper, honestly. Smallest one so far, but that's a third worm that I've got. Very cool. Moving on to worm number 4. Ooh, the next worm is a green pumpkin with watermelon, red flake, and black flake. Very good lure. I think this worm will definitely catch me a fish. The white ones seem to be doing really good though, or lighter colors. There's a little guy. Another one on the worm. I think I lost the worm, unless he swallowed it. Yeah, that just kind of shows you right there that these worms are definitely a little bit softer. They can't really take the finesse hook that well. It's kind of ripping right through. If you get a more dense bait like a Yamamoto or a Strike King, they work a little bit better and won't rip as bad. All right, up next we got orange. This is one I was a little nervous about. I'm not sure what to think here. Never really caught a fish on an orange worm. Or have I tried? Never. So this ought to be interesting. Hopefully we can get one on the orange worm. The craziest color in there by far is this orange. So we shall see. There's one. It's a good one too. On the orange worm. Man, these fish are fired up today. Very cool. I can say I'm pretty shocked that this orange worm worked. I really didn't think that crazy color would catch him. But I guess the bass just like the profile of this bait. They just don't care what it looks like. So it's pretty cool to be able to catch one on an orange worm. There he is. Beautiful bass. Right at about 1 pound or so. Not a monster. Orange worm checked off. Like you can see though, this bait just rips pretty easily. I mean, that hook's gonna slide right out of there. You could easily just, rig it up right down from there. But I'm trying to do kind of a numbers thing and see how many different worms I can catch fish on tonight. Up next, we got more of a dark green and black flake bait. Kind of like a green pumpkin without any red flake, no watermelon red in there, just green pumpkin. Holy cow, that thing took my dang bait. Should have set the hook the first time way harder. Well, we're gonna have to come back to that one. Moving on to the last one I have in my pocket before I dig more out, and it is, I believe, a 4-inch bait. Must have got buried down in there. This is kind of like an earthworm color. Some blue on top and pinks on bottom. Still gonna rig it up very similar. Right in the middle, just gonna be a lot shorter. We're gonna get one on it, I'm sure. Just gonna sink a little bit slower. There we go. Hooked up. Nice boss of a hook set there. Awesome. I lost my worm again. Oh, wait. Holy wow. That is a gone worm. He almost had it. Dang. And I set that hook as soon as I felt anything. Look at this. Look at this. Incredible. Just a little guy. I likes that 4-inch Senko. All right, moving on. I got to get some more colors out. Super exciting. Really wasn't sure I was going to catch that many fish, but it's working out. It's such a hot day. Probably about 95 at the highest today. Probably still in the 80s right now. All right, up next we're going back to the green pumpkin black flake worm. Lost it earlier. We're going to try it again. If I lose this one, I'm just going to keep on rolling. I got a few more in there, but if I lose this one, I'm just going to keep on rolling. I don't want to waste too much time digging worms in and out of my backpack when I could be fishing right now, especially because these fish are hot at the moment. Somebody is cooking steaks right now, and I would like to go over for dinner. It smells delicious out here. There we go. Awesome. Another one on the worm. Very cool. That one took a little bit longer than the other colors. Managed to still get it done though. I think I was just kind of in a dead spot where there's not a lot of bass. Green pumpkin worm largemouth. Check. Up next I got a very deep black with red flake. This is another big game changer. It's completely different than a lot of the other colors. Dark colors can be different. This isn't a super muddy pond, so it may be a little bit tougher with the darker colors as well. There's one. Another little squeaker. But we will take that any day. That one did take a little bit longer than some of the other ones as well. I think that darker color is just not key right now. Sun's down. I think they just want a little bit different. Hooks out, little bass, beautiful green fish. And that was a terrible release because he squirmed and I kind of dropped it. Up next, we're going to another 4-inch bait. This is like a deep purple, deep blue combined. A lot of turquoise flake in there. Very pretty worm. Thinking this shouldn't be too bad on the fish. That was quick. Holy wow. That is not a good size fish. Wow. Does count though. It's another one checked off the list. I mean, we're getting down to the wire. I've almost got every single worm type, lure, whatever you want to call them, every single worm color out of that box. Now there may be a few that I miss, but for the most part we've tried 2 of the 3 styles. I've got 1 style left, which is just the skinnier worms, And then I've tried the 4-inch and the 5-inch, and both I've had success on. Got to try the paddle tail, which may be difficult with this finesse hook, but we'll see. Moving forward, I got a dark black color with a lot of blue flake. This is actually one of my favorite colors, a little black and blue action. I love this color. It's a little more difficult in some of the clearer waters, but already hooked up. This feels like a decent guy. Oh yeah, nice one. Very cool. This corner is key. I mean, that only took one cast. I'm gonna need to retie, kind of frayed my line up a bit, but very quick fishing, very quick. Another one. Now it's pretty obvious why that's my favorite color. One cast, one fish, very easy. Now I'm not gonna be able to do this with every color, but I had the 5-inch and the pearl with some charcoal on top, and I'm gonna try that in the 4-inch now to see if I can have some luck there. I won't be able to try every single color of both designs, but I wanted to try at least one to see how it would react, if the fish would like either size just as well in the colors. There it is. Come in, kind of crushed it like a topwater. Nice. This is a very fat fish. Nice and chunky. Hooked right in the bottom there. What's incredible to me is just how much these things will bury it. It's not like I'm waiting a super long time to get after this hook. They're just that aggressive right now. Another one. Man, he's bleeding. Should be okay though. I really didn't think I hooked him that bad. Just kind of in his tongue. It looked like it was close to the gill, but I didn't think it was touching. Alright, I got a few baits left I want to try before I move on. Right now I'm rigging up a 5-inch black and blue flake, but this is the skinny worms. I don't know how this will affect the bass either. I'm hoping the bass are still into it. It's a lot harder to catch the bait caster, but who knows? A little slower, a little smaller, might get a few more fish to bite, even if they're smaller in size. Just worked my way around the corner a little bit, hoping that I'll have a couple on this edge as well. So far the entire pond has been pretty good consistently. There's one. Good deal. First one on the skinny worm. A little bit smaller fish, but it still counts. Got it done. Very cool. That is the 3 Senkos down. Got all of them done. That's incredible. The box is awesome. I would highly recommend it to anybody. Make sure you check it out. Very cheap Bass Pro. Worms are great. Not the best quality, but very easy to catch fish with. Last but not least, I got one with a little paddle tail. I'm gonna rig it from the top, kind of like it's a drop shot, except I don't have any weights because this is kind of all I brought at the moment. So we're gonna go with this, and we'll see what happens. There's, oh, just lost him, dang it. First one on the little paddle tail. Super cool. We just got to get one all the way in now. I think he just grabbed the backside of it and didn't have that hook all the way. There's one. Good deal. Ended up rigging that wacky style on the one I broke, but I got him. All right, last fish of the day. Cool. There he goes. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed that crazy episode. Caught a fish on every color, every style of bait. Very exciting. Works excellent. Make sure you check it out, man. I'm telling you, Bass Pro worms, they are the deal. They work excellent. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you on another episode. Peace.